I'm brought back to reality by a gentle touch from my wife. I look at her. Her grief is more prominent than everyone at the funeral. "You need to come," she whispered. I wouldn't have followed her no matter what. It was, after all, my father's funeral, but the words that came after that obligated me to do so. "It's our daughter, Hind." Salam, my closest friend, must have heard us. He placed his hand on my shoulder. "Go, my friend. I'll take care of everything here." I climbed the stairs to Hind's room. Slowly, the sound of mourning cries faded away as I reached the top of the stairs. Hind's room opened with a creak. I must fix that, I told myself. It appeared empty, but I knew it wasn't. Let's see, where could she be? Ah, Hind, you and your weird taste in toys. I love it. She's awfully quiet. Not like her. Maybe she's in the wardrobe, or behind that scary toy she likes. The wardrobe we got from our visit to Russia. I told everyone that I got it from Europe, so they won't accuse me of being a commie. Years later, my daughter decided that the drawings are more suited to her. Anything for this little brat. I heard a scratching sound and a sharp snuffle coming from behind the Cthulhu-looking elephant. Maybe that's her. Hind, is that you hiding behind the chair? The weeping stopped. No, Hind finally replied. Her sound was muffled, as if it came from her toy. Hind, come out, Habibti. I rocked the chair softly to catch her attention. Everyone is sitting outside. Your friend Huda's here too. Her shadow jerked up when she took another snuffle. Grandpa is finally gone, she said. I know, dear. He left us. Another snuffle. Yes, I'm sad too. But I'm here. Your mom is here. You still have us? I tried to reassure. But you will also be gone. Everyone will be gone. She started to weep. I hesitated to talk. I was interrupted by the memory of my mother's passing. Then I recited what my father said to me then, to Hind. Are you sad or jealous? 2 snuffles, then a sharp reply. What? She shrilled. Sad or jealous? I repeated. Her face appeared from the shadows. Her eyes and nose pleaded for a box of tissues. I reached into my pocket for my own supply of tissues. Haven't used them today until now. Why would I be jealous? She inquired. Her sadness is replaced by curiosity. I smiled, picked her up, and then sat on her bed with her sitting on my lap. I started to clean her face while I talked. Your grandpa, was he an evil man? A bad thief? A man who hurt others? Or was he a sweet man who loved you and took care of you and me? I asked her. Her lower lip curled before she answered. He was the best and sweetest man alive, she replied from her memories, which aligned with mine. Why do you think someone like him will go after he passes on? I continued. Heaven? He is in heaven, she said, a hint of a smile on her face. Do not be sad for someone like Grandpa. He is now resting. Be sad for us, who are still waiting for our day to come, where we are welcomed by our beloved ones. Will you be waiting for me in heaven? She asked. Of course, honey. I will be the first to greet you. It will be the best day in heaven since heaven started. Hind giggled. You promise? Of course I will, to be a good person, she concluded. I stared at her. Moments passed. She is still waiting for an answer. You said a good person goes there, so if you are not good, you won't be there, right? I don't want to be there if I can't find you and Mom, Promise me, Father. Of course. Promise you I will do good. For you. Anything for you. Chapter 1. I stared at the distance, at what remains in the facility. It was never going to work. The Anshar is too complicated for us to understand or to use. And in my rage, my sadness, for my daughter's death, I tried to commit the unthinkable. Still, I did something really bad. I turned around at the elevator. The door was open, and in it lies the people I shot dead. What have I done? I killed 13 innocent people. I threw my gun to the ground. Then I looked at it again. Maybe I just pick it up and end it. What else do I have to live for? Then again, the place itself can end me instead. I can just perish in this place by going mad and lose myself until I am no longer here. It's already started to take effect. I haven't taken my meds since yesterday, so the Anshar's effect will kick in soon. I hear footsteps behind me. Here it comes. My torment. You promised. The voice coming from behind me was like a stab to my heart. I slowly turned around, and there she was. My hand. Maybe I should pick up the gun and end it. It's better than this torment. I lean next to my gun and pick it up. You do that, and you will never see me again, she argued. Look at what I did. I killed those innocent men. I was sad. I was angry for what happened to you. I wanted to end this world, make the pain perish for all of us, and punish the wicked for what they did to you. But you didn't, Hind challenged. You didn't. Instead, you decided to save the world. But it's not over yet. What do you mean? I inquired. Another voice came from the darkness and slowly crept in. Think about it, my love. I looked behind Hind, and I see her, my wife, Miriam. The electricity of this place won't last for more than a year, Miriam said as she placed her hands on Hind's shoulders. Huda needs you. Not now, but in the future. There is no electricity. She will not be able to get here. If that changes, then we will have another catastrophe, Hind explained. They were right. There is no way she can get here without electricity. I know. I helped design the security for this place. So what should I do? I asked. You will figure it out. You always do. But first, you need to honor the dead, my love. Miriam pointed behind me, at the men lying down in the elevator. Bury them, and then help Huda. I picked one body at a time to place it in the conveyor elevator. The seventh body I had to drag, because I started to get tired. As I came back to move the eighth body, I stopped to regain my breath. I stared at the remaining bodies as my breathing started to slow down and my mind started to clear up. Then a sudden realization halted my breathing. I looked closer at the bodies in the elevator. 5 bodies. 5 bodies in the elevator. I went inside and made sure what I saw was real. 5 bodies only. There is 1 body missing. I looked at the elevator's buttons. A key was inserted on the restricted level panel, and next to it was a bloody handprint. I took a closer look at the keypad. The numbers pressed were bloodied. I couldn't remember the code, and I had no time to go search for it in my locker. I had to figure it out. I got it. As the elevator door closed, a thought came to my mind. Should I save him or kill him? But then a third thought came into my head. Or should I be worried about myself if he finds me?